So welcome all D91 viewers. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with Aletta Rochat, who is the second Vice President on the board of Toastmasters International. Firstly, Aletta, welcome to the UK.
Thank you, Chris. I'm so excited to be visiting District 91.
It's absolutely amazing to have you here, and I'm really thrilled that you're going to be taking part in our conference and giving a keynote and also a workshop, and really looking forward to that. So firstly, tell us what it's like to be back in the UK and visiting District 91.
It's almost like coming home again. I have a special place in my heart for the UK. I lived there for 4 years when I was a little bit younger than I am now. Some of my kids were born there. And I visited District 91 when I was serving as region advisor. And I have very happy memories of meeting the teams, of seeing the depth of talent that you have, of quizzing you as to why you, the district that almost always wins the 20+ award at the International Convention for having the highest percentage of clubs globally with, more than 20 members. So I've learned a lot from District 91 as well. So there are many, many reasons why I'm thrilled to be here.
Fantastic. Just from the perspective of the PR manager, obviously my job is to celebrate the best of our district. So it always makes me feel, puts a spring in my step, Aletta, when I hear the reputation that District 91 has. So tell us, what is your plan here in the UK, and what are your plans? What are you looking forward to doing, and people are you looking forward to seeing? Tell us everything.
Well, the district team has got a really busy schedule for me. So it includes being part of the D91 conference with all that brings, obviously delivering workshops and a keynote, but also attending whatever else is on offer there. And I'm really looking forward to that. There's also some corporate recognition visits planned where we give an award on behalf of Toastmasters International and the board to a corporate that has done tremendous work in the UK for Toastmasters and for Toastmasters clubs. I believe there are a couple of club visits scheduled. So I'm ready for anything. I'm just going to make the most of the time I have there. And I'm really looking forward to connecting not only with the leaders, but with the members as well.
So obviously going to conference, fantastic to be there, mix and mingle. And I mean, we're all really looking forward to your keynote, but also you're giving a workshop as well on one of the days of the conference. Can you sort of tell us, give us a sneak preview as to what that's going to be about?
Absolutely, Chris. I am part of what I do in my private life is I'm a career acceleration coach, and I'm going to be doing a workshop on how you can leverage your Toastmasters membership to boost your career. Because so many of us don't quite know how to put that on a resume, how to sell the value of what we've learned in Toastmasters and link it directly back to our career. So that's what the workshop's all about. And I'm looking forward to sharing those ideas and suggestions with everybody who attends.
Well, that's fantastic. And actually, it's a theme that's quite close to my heart. We've been programming monthly LinkedIn Lives at D91, where we talk about different aspects of the Toastmasters membership experience. And one of the early ones was Make Toastmasters Work for You, which is precisely about being quite sort of self-aware and I wouldn't say ruthless, but I would say self-determined and assertive in terms of what you want to get out of the experience. And you're likely to get more out of the Toastmasters experience, particularly on the leadership track, if you kind of know where you want to take it. So personally, I'm always interested in getting tips for how I parlay my positions at Toastmasters into something that's going to enhance my career. So we'll have to have a chat at conference.
Sounds like a plan
about that. And yeah, so you're doing a number of club visits. I mean, I just thought we'd segue maybe into talking a bit about your experience at Toastmasters, and let's segue by asking you, what do you think makes a good club culture?
For me, it's making me glad I've left home or given up my time to attend online. You've got to deliver value every step of the way. When I went to my first meeting, if they hadn't blown me away with how professional and articulate they were, and for me, immediately seeing it that I could learn there, I might not have gone back. So having value at every single club meeting for everyone who's attending, whether it's a guest or a member, whether they're a new member or an old member, that to me is personally what keeps me coming back. I've been a member since 2008. And the reason I keep coming back is I still learn every club meeting. I learn by watching someone. I learn by presenting a speech or by getting feedback. And I learn by giving feedback to others. So there's always a learning attached to it. And if that's not there, then I don't see the point. So to me, that's the key to any Toastmasters experience, is that value in the meeting.
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that moment, that first moment of truth, when you're a guest and you're all totally green, you have totally innocent eyes, you come into Toastmasters and there's all these weird titles like Sergeant at Arms and Table Topics Master, and you don't really know what it's about. Having inspiring speakers, having a warm, friendly environment, having an environment that seems like a safe space is so important to keep coming back. I was going to ask you about your Toastmasters experience, because obviously you've reached the heady heights of the board of Toastmasters International, which is, for some people, don't really know exactly what happens there, but we know it is the governing body of this organization that spans the world. Can you maybe give us some insights as to sort of what's driven you on your journey and some of the crucial moments that you can sort of share with us?
Thank you. Chris, for me, it's always, I'm a lifelong learner. So when I joined Toastmasters, I had found a club. I had no idea of anything beyond that club. But there was a day the club president came to me and said, Aletta, could you help with the PR? We need someone. And I had a marketing background, so I had some PR knowledge. And I raised my hand and said yes before I knew what I was getting into. But every time since then, and I've done that many, many, many times, every time I raise my hand and volunteer and be willing to learn, there's so much opportunity that comes on the other side of saying yes. And it's an opportunity to upskill myself. It's an opportunity to interface with people I wouldn't have met before. I love being part of a solution. In other words, being a contribution to my club. And once you do that in your club, you can do it in your area, you can do it in your division and your district. And I've just kept on raising my hand, and I've had the most tremendous experiences as a result. And I often say to people, if I had to describe my Toastmasters experience in one word, it would be enriching. But key to that has been getting involved. When you first join, you're there just for you, because you're learning, you're like a sponge, you're soaking everything up. But the minute you start giving back by helping to run your club or helping to run a meeting, that's when, in my experience, the value you get from being a Toastmaster goes exponentially higher. And I've benefited so much in all areas of my life. I believe I'm a better wife and mom as a result of being a Toastmaster. I've published books which wasn't even on my radar. I've created a business. All that has come as a result of getting involved, staying involved, and being willing to learn. So the big thing, I remember someone telling me many years ago, you don't have to know it all to say yes. Just say yes and be teachable and coachable, and there's so much support for you every step of the way.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Aletta, for sharing that. And yeah, again, it really strikes a chord with me in terms of my experience. Certainly in this role, I put my hand up and said yes without having any idea what it would involve. And as our district director may have said, I've jumped straight from the club level up to district level, which is a big, big jump.
I did the same many years ago, Chris. So you're on a good, trajectory.
It's a baptism of fire. Fantastic. And I was just going to ask you, obviously you're second vice president of the board at Toastmasters International, and you're the official ambassador to the District 91 Spring Conference. Can you tell us a bit about how that works and why it's you that's coming, and yeah, explain to our viewers a bit more about that arrangement?
Over the years, Toastmasters has grown globally. I think we're in more than 146 countries. And we have a schedule which World Headquarters keeps, where we rotate international officers to visit the districts on a schedule. And usually it's about every 7 years or so that a district will get an international officer visiting and attending their conference. So it's our way of staying connected to the members and to the districts. It's our way of adding value and also learning from the ground up what it is we need to know about how the district operates. We make time in the schedule to meet with the outgoing leaders, to meet with the incoming team. So it's our way of just being there from the board at district level and giving as much support as we can to the wonderful work that our districts and our clubs are doing.
So Aletta, is our keynote speaker for the District 91 conference. Let the world know why they should attend, see you, and stay for the rest of the conference content.
If you are on the fence about joining the District 91 conference, go for it. Don't even hesitate, just do it. You will never regret the time you spend at a district conference for a couple of reasons. You're going to learn. You're going to meet cool people that you would never meet in any other situation. You're going to just become or come out of that experience wiser, having had the best fun ever. You'll laugh a lot more than you would if you stayed at home. I can guarantee you that. So to me, my first district conference was an amazing experience, and everyone since then has always made me very grateful that I've dedicated the time and the money and the energy to attend. I've come out enriched, inspired, and just so happy. So go for it.
Well, Aletta, it's been wonderful to meet you, albeit on Zoom, and really, I really look forward to catching up with you, I can say now, at the conference next weekend. Any final messages to our viewers?
I can't wait to see all of you there. I hope the conference is completely sold out. I consider myself lucky to have a ticket, so I look forward to seeing you there.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Aletta, for joining, and I really look forward to catching up with you next weekend.
Thanks, Chris.